The United States just told its soldiers that they're going to war for Jesus. And let that sink in for a second. Because what you're watching on your phone right now is not just a war. It's not about oil. It's not about nuclear weapons. It's not even really about Iran. But what you're watching is a setup that has been running for thousands of years, and most people can't even see it because the very thing that was supposed to teach you how to see it, the church, was taken over before you were even born. And here's where it starts, okay? There's a spirit operating at the top level of the world, right? And we'll call him number 33. This is a Canaanite spirit, ancient, strategic, and patient, and is convinced the most powerful governments on earth that what is happening right now is God's plan, that this war is prophecy, and that they're the good guys. But the real play is this. He's positioning someone to become the Antichrist the Bible already warned you about, and he is using your faith to do so. Satan does not show up looking evil. The Bible already told you that. He shows up looking like the answer, an angel of light. So what is the actual goal here? Simple. It's very simple. Get people to choose organized religion over real personal relationship with God. Get them behind this war. Use that energy to take more land for the blue and white flag country. Build a third temple and tell the world it's holy. But here's what they're not telling you, okay? The people in power pushing this war they don't actually believe in Jesus, right? They're using the Bible as a costume. And behind closed doors, the gods they actually serve are Moloch and Baal, and the same false gods that the Bible warned about in the wilderness thousands of years ago. The same spirits that demanded child sacrifice. They want to bring those spirits into the third temple and call it the return of the Messiah. And the church can't warn you about this because the church already works for them. And think about it. The Christianity most people practice in America it wasn't designed by Jesus. It was designed by the Roman emperor named Constantine in 325 AD who needed people to stop fighting and follow the government. He called a meeting, the Council of Nicaea, and they literally voted on who God is. Bishops who disagreed got kicked out. And that version of Christianity, the government-approved version, is what got passed down and built into American culture and turned into propaganda you hear from the pulpits today. And Jesus never said he was God. Read it yourself. When they asked him directly, he said, "That's what you say." And he consistently pointed to the Father, right? And what Constantine's council did was take a lifestyle and turn it into a religion. And what America did was take that religion and turn it into an empire. Now, here's where it gets current, okay? AI is now the organizer. The people at the top do not even have to work anymore, right? The system runs itself. Your data is being collected. Your behavior is being tracked. Your beliefs are being shaped by algorithms that know you better than you know yourself. And if you think this infrastructure is still being built, nah, it's already launched. CERN opened an AI data collection portal on Super Bowl Sunday. The machine is already on. You're already inside of it. The war is going to last years, right? All the way through 2030. And at some point, Trump is going to die or get removed from office. And that makes J.D. Vance become president. And when that happens, the tech billionaires take over everything, openly. Life starts looking like something out of a video game dystopia. So surveillance is everywhere. AI is controlling what you can access. People are tired, broke, and desperate for something to change. And that is when they unveiled the temple. The money for it was never a mystery. Once you see the formula, war equals conquest, conquest equals control, and that equals the control of resources, and resources equals money, and money builds the temple. The war was always the fundraiser. And then watch what happens next, right? Trump has always been set up as the symbol, the peace president, the return of Cyrus, right? A reference to the Persian king who helped Israel rebuild their temple thousands of years ago. All of that language was intentional. It was grooming the audience for the final act, because when people are completely broken by the system and desperate for hope, Trump will come back, either revealed as still alive or appearing to rise, but it will not actually be him. It will be an AI version of him, a perfect digital copy that can say anything, do anything, and push any agenda the people at the top want. The Bible calls it an image that does not hold breath, a thing that looks alive, but is not. And that image is going to walk into churches across America, and people who never were taught real discernment are going to worship it. And that is when Revelation stops being something you read about. That is when it becomes reality. And right, this was never about Iran. It was never about your safety or democracy or freedom. This was a war for your mind, for your spirit. The system needs you to be compliant. It needs you to be scared. It needs you to be looking for the government or a leader or a screen for salvation instead of going directly to the source yourself. The unveiling is not coming one day. It's happening right now. The one question is whether you can actually see it.